Welcome back to the channel. For those of you that don't know, my name's Joe, and today we're going to talk about Sadia Khan. So I was a client of Sadia's 2.5 years ago, and I've just seen all of the stuff coming out online about is she a fraud? And by the sounds of it, for the look of the evidence, it sounds like she has faked some of those certificates, doesn't it? It doesn't look great. And it just got me reflecting, really. I thought I'll give my honest opinion on Sadia. Firstly, I'd say the experience I had with her was great. Now, I've had 4 different therapists over the years, Sadia being one of them, if we can call her a therapist. But she was the most straight to the point one. She really got it from a younger person's perspective, you know. A lot of therapists you go to are sort of like 40, 50, 60, and they don't quite understand the modern era. So what I would say about Sadia is she was really good at getting you to explain a situation and telling you exactly what happened. Whereas a traditional therapist, someone who's a bit older, might take a bit more time. So in that regard, I had a really good experience of her. She really made me understand a lot about the male and female dynamics. Whether that came from just pure experience on her behalf or she has got some background and she did do some education somewhere, she clearly had quite a lot of knowledge about the different psychological traits of both males and females. And she really, really helped me. So, is she a fraud? Do the qualifications even matter? Personally, I think that, a lot of this stuff's experience-based. I mean, would you rather go to somebody that had been through it and gives you the best advice? Or would you rather go to someone that's been to university and got all the certificates? When it comes to psychology and advice like that and more practical things, I'll probably go for the first one. Now, does that mean that her fraudulently saying she's got a degree is okay? Absolutely not. But it did get me reflecting on some of her traits as well. And I've seen this on other podcasts and stuff that she said to me. So she actually quoted to me that she was quite ratchet, whatever that means. And I mean, for me, that means she's a bit scatty, she's a bit street, she's not like the run-of-the-mill standard prim and proper girl. And she also told me that she was very possessive when she gets with somebody. And, I've heard some of the voice notes she was sending. I've seen some of them replies from people in her DMs or in their DMs. And that doesn't surprise me because I think she is actually quite ghetto street. She's from London. She isn't this prim and proper girl at all. And I don't think she particularly proclaims to be, unless I've missed that, because I haven't really watched much of her content. But I'm pretty sure I've seen on Mike Thurston's podcast, she said the same thing. She did say she's a bit ratchet. She did say she's a bit possessive, a bit clingy in relationships. She does lose the plot. So that sort of stuff doesn't really surprise me. I mean, I definitely think that's in her nature. I think all of that seemed like it was pretty genuine from someone that's spent, I think I had about 8 hours with her. So, I'd spent a fair bit of time and some of that was chit chat while we sort of like set the scene a little bit and get to know each other. So that part really doesn't surprise me. Her forging the documents obviously is a big no-no, isn't it? Like, especially in this day and age, like, why do you need to? There's a lot of other really successful people in the same space that haven't got the certificates or haven't forged the certificates. There's no need to, because a lot of this, like I said a minute ago, is more experience-based, isn't it? If you can impart some knowledge on someone and they can get some help from that, then that's all you need. You don't need the certificates, especially in the age we're in now. We're not in a day and age where everyone dotes on degrees and certificates and all the qualifications. You'd much rather go to someone who's a bit more experienced, who actually gives you good advice, who knows what they're talking about. So, yeah, like I say, for me, she's crossed the line with the fraudulent certificates, if that is the case, and it does look pretty bad, doesn't it? Am I surprised she's giving people abuse in the DMs? No. If the voice notes to that guy and his fiancée are true as well, then I'm not surprised there either. I think that does match up to the person that I've seen. And like I say, to be honest, I think she was pretty open with being like that. And I've definitely heard her say that. I'm sure it was on Mike Thurston's podcast. So go and check that out. But yeah, she did really give me some good advice. And I didn't pay this crazy fee either. The reason I stopped going to Sadia, because she was very good, was because I got with her, sort of started using her 2.5 years ago, maybe 2.25 years ago. And that was just before she blew up. And as we was like 4 weeks in, she was really starting to blow up, and her prices, they doubled in the time that I was with her, and they did go quite crazy. I think they went from like 70 or 80 pounds an hour to like 150, 200 pounds an hour. But she did do me a cheaper course if I bought, I think it was like 6 hours. So I did do that, but after that her prices just went up again, and I just thought, this is not sustainable. She's good. She is very, very good. She gets it. She does give good advice, but paying that money is just absolutely crazy. Like she knows what she's doing. She's got that Dubai vibe. She's going for that sort of man who's got a lot of money. She's a pretty girl as well, so you get why she's got this draw about her. It's just a shame that she has lied, and I'm pretty sure she probably has lied. The evidence is pretty damning. But, does that mean she doesn't give good advice? Absolutely not. Like I say, I've had that firsthand, and I think she's pretty good at what she does and what she says. Some of her views I don't agree with, but that's the same for everyone in life, isn't it? So yeah, I thought I'd jump on here, just give my little 2p worth. Not that it's worth a great deal, but, I have had some experience with her prior to her being famous, or more well known, shall we say. And she's great at what she does. She's pretty open with the fact she is ratchet. And yeah, she did also say she's quite possessive. So I think a lot of that stuff we're seeing now does seem pretty legit. So yeah, that's my experience. There's loads of stuff on here to do with psychology. I appreciate probably loads of you have watched this. I'm not going to be that keen on that sort of stuff, but if you are into men's healing, I've documented my whole healing journey. Actually, not with Sadia, since Sadia. I've been on a bit of a journey the last sort of 4 or 5 months, and it's been incredible. So if you're looking to heal, you've got some childhood trauma you want to get past, and you want to dissolve and be a better person, check it out, because I've paid a lot of money to get where I am today, and I've documented the whole thing for free. So last thing I'll ask is you do all the good YouTube stuff. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.